Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I decided to take you through the steps of applying for the American visa. This comes after so many requests. First, you will go to that website and you will scroll down to the visa application process. Has two major steps. So you will start with step 1, which will lead you to the application form called the DS-160. There, you will add your location, which for Ugandans like me is Kampala, because the American embassy is in Kampala. For those of you outside of Uganda, you put the location which you will go to for your visa. Enter the security code, so this is to confirm that you're human. Then start application. After that, you will have to agree to their computer fraud notice, because if you don't do that, then you cannot go ahead. Then you will get an application ID. That application ID is also called the DS-160 number. That number is very important. So make sure you note it down somewhere you remember, because you're going to be using it ahead. You're going to be using it all through your application process. In case you want to save your information and come back later, you will need that number. So make sure that you do not lose that number. It's very important. After getting that application ID, you will answer a security question of your choice. This is also very important. So choose a question which you're sure you will not forget the answer. So we choose that question and we know the answer which we shall not forget, because every time you exit your application and you need to go back into it to retrieve it, you will need your DS-160 number and you'll also need to answer that security question. So make sure you do not forget that answer. Then after that, continue. This will lead you to another page where you will submit personal information such as name, gender, marital status. Make sure your passport and national ID are close by, because you will need to pick information out of them and fill it in your form. But if for any reason, say your passport was not with you and you couldn't remember the details, you need to exit the application form. Make sure you click save. Otherwise, if you don't save, you will have to repeat everything. So make sure you save at every step if you want to exit your application form. But if you're not exiting, just click on next and keep filling the required information. So after there, you will be taken to the next step, which is filling in the travel information. And here is very important, because this is where you select the kind of visa that you are interested in. Remember that there are various visas. There is people who are going for medical reasons. There are people going to study. There are people going to marry their spouses. The visas are different. Now, for you who is like me, who is traveling to visit relatives and friends and do some sort of tourism, you're going to select temporary business / pleasure / visitor visa. So you will select business and tourism, which is B1, B2. That kind of visa is called B1 / B2. So after that, you fill in the required details for purpose of travel, which you know best. Here, you can choose to complete the form before trying to book the appointment. And they say it takes about 90 minutes. But from my experience and from experiences that I've had somewhere else, this form can really be taxing. So it can take you as many as 3 days if you don't have all your information ready. So I would recommend that at this point, you save your information and exit and go book your appointment, because like I already communicated in previous videos, the American visa appointment dates are rare. As I speak, the earliest available is January 2024. So if you want to travel this year, the earliest appointment date is January 2024. So the earlier you book, the better, because you cannot reschedule if you haven't booked. So I would rather you go and book your appointment. How do you do this? So you will go to this website that is on the screen. Remember that they told us the visa application process has 2 major steps. So we did the first step, which is filling in the DS-160, though we have not completed it. And there is another step, which is to pay and book your visa appointment date. So this is the step we are going to. So you go to that website on the screen and create an account. Remember, you don't have an account, so you have to create one first. You'll be led to a page where you will choose a condition that best applies to you and choose the second option that says you have completed the DS-160 form and need to apply for a visa. Then press continue. You'll be led to a page where you'll fill in details like email and password. The password is of your choice. Make sure you remember that. Then you click create account. After that, you will receive an email to activate your account. So go to your email and confirm your email. After confirming your email, you will now be led back to the website where you now have to sign in. Remember, you've created an account, so now you have to sign in. There, agree to the privacy policy. Then you'll be led to another page where you will fill in personal details, including your passport number and the DS-160 number. Remember the DS-160 number that you got last time? Fill it in here. It's the same as the application number. Click on create applicant. There, they will bring you your details. Make sure that you can confirm that those details are correct. Your passport number, your DS-160 number, and whatever else that is in there, confirm that they are correct. And then you will be led to the payment page. The details are on there. At the moment, you're paying $160. It was less last year when I paid, and you're paying through Citibank. Last year I paid through Centenary Bank, but it looks like they've changed to Citibank. So you are supposed to pay physically. All the instructions are in your email. Pay physically at the bank. Take the payment slip, print it, take it to the bank, and the person who receives your money will stamp it. Make sure you keep that payment slip. After making that payment, come back and watch part 2. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Daisy the Hustler for more travel tips and adventures.